Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Today's reading is going to be about how they feel about you. Now, this is mainly romantic, but it could be maybe somebody who you think has romantic feelings for you, or if you just want to know, or if you want to know exactly how they're feeling. But today we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. So I drew 3 piles here, and then I have some romance songs I'm going to draw from so we can understand like how their heart is feeling. And then I'm also going to pull some advice cards for you if you wish to keep things going with this person, if they do have feelings for you, or if they don't, how you can deal with that. So first we're going to have pile number 1, which I'm going to use this cute little whale necklace for. So this one will be pile number 1. Sorry, I was going to take the chains off of all of these, but some of the chains don't come off and I didn't want to break them. So pile number 2 is this little flower. And then if I can pick this one up without breaking it. Pile number 3 will be this really, really awesome origami necklace. So just take a moment and pick your piles. And you can even pause this if you need to, but I'm going to get started with pile number 1. So let's move these real quick. Okay, pile number 1. What is going on with the person? How do they feel about you? So if you picked this pendant, I do want to talk a little bit about this because whales have a huge sense of family. And so this could also play a factor in the reading as well. You know, whales always swim with other whales. And if you've ever heard of, like, you know, the world's loneliest whale, because he lost his little, what is a group of whales called? I don't know. He lost his home, you know, he lost his family. So, you know, they, like, sing songs for each other and, you know, they have a really good sense of community. And, yeah, this could be how you view this person or how this person views themselves. Okay, so starting off, we have Temperance, we have the Sun, and the Fool in reverse. We have Between Two Worlds, Breathe, and Yin, all in reverse. I don't know if you can see that. I know there's a glare on this one, sorry. We have the Fates as well. I'm going to put that up here. There's a lot of cards today. We have Void, A Course Moon missing. We have First House, the Body. And we have Earth Element Stability, which I'm just going to put up here. Okay. First of all, I think you're very important to this person. I think they do have many, many feelings for you. I think you're sort of like, you're somebody that helps them grow. You're somebody who they really feel like they can be themselves with and they can really love. And I feel like they have a lot of feelings for you because we do have Breathe in reverse. So you definitely give them butterflies in their stomach. Like they feel like they can't breathe around you because it's so overwhelming, like the feelings they feel for you. And we do have the Sun here. So I don't know if you've ever heard, like, you know, be my sun, my moon, and my stars. But they think about you quite a bit. Almost to the point where, like, their whole entire world kind of evolves around you. Especially because we have Temperance. So they definitely dream about you a lot. They think about you a lot. We have the Fates up here. So they think you two are meant to be together. However, I think they're kind of scared about it because we have the Fool in reverse, and then we have stability right here, and then we have missing, and we have between two worlds in reverse. So because we have the fates and then between two worlds in reverse, they definitely know how they feel about you, and they know that, you know, they want to be with you, and that they, you know, they think it's meant to be. They think you're like soulmates, or you're like karmic partners, or, you know, whatever you believe in. But they're not like hesitant about it. I don't think they're hesitant about it, but I think they want to be careful about it. Maybe you guys are friends right now and they don't want to ruin that friendship. Perhaps they just want to try to figure out like the best time to like break it to you or talk to you about it. This could also be they're not ready yet and they're trying to get ready, or perhaps they don't think you're ready and they're waiting for you to get ready. But there's something here kind of like stopping them from telling you, but they really, really want to tell you that, you know, you're like beautiful to them. You're their sun. You're everything they want. You're their yin to their yang. They think you're very feminine. You bring a lot of feminine energy into their life, and it can probably calm them quite a bit. We have the body here as well. So, you know, you might be doing more things to them than like being stuck in their minds. Let's pull a song. Okay, a song that matches pile number 1. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? I want to pick this one. Fall at your feet. Let's look at the lyrics. Yeah, so this is a person that basically like worships you. Let me see. Teardrop. I have the lyrics here on my phone, so I'm just going to read from it so you can see that. Oops. Okay. Okay, Fall at Your Feet by Boy and Bear. You're hiding from me now. There's something in the way that you're talking. The words don't sound right, but I hear them all moving inside you. Go. I'll be waiting when you call. Okay, so what I gather from this is that they think you're not ready yet. They want to be with you, but they don't think you're ready. And so they're kind of waiting. But, you know, it's not like they're waiting and like maybe they'll be with you, maybe they won't. I think they've made up their mind that they want to be with you and they will ask you. They're just waiting for the right time. Let's pull some advice for you. Okay, advice. How can you get the person you're thinking of? How can you get the person you're thinking of? Ooh, this one fell. Okay, step out of your comfort zone. So the way you can get this person is, first of all, by showing them that you have moved on, that you are in a better place so that they could be with you. And also, if you're scared to be with this person, give them a chance, you know, take that leap of faith. I'm actually surprised I didn't have leap of faith here. I bet if I pulled more cards, I would. But, you know, or if you're scared of it, if you had a bad relationship in the past and you're scared to get into a new one, and so you feel a little uncomfortable with the thought of getting into a relationship with this person, I definitely do think that you should try it with them. If your intuition is telling you that, you know, maybe you should be with this person, then definitely listen to it. But yeah, that's all I have for you, number ones. Thank you so much for watching. Please do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everyone. But I hope it did apply to you, and I hope it was able to clarify some things for you, and good luck finding your person. If you like this video, please subscribe and tell me below what you want to see if you want to see any other card readings. So I would love to hear your suggestions. And I will see you guys next time. Okay, number 2. So let's talk about the pendant for a moment, this flower. So we know that flowers usually, they can grow together. or they can grow apart depending on where the seeds are spread. But most of the time in the wild, you see them growing together. And so this is a person who they can thrive in any environment. They thrive with a group of people, they thrive with family, and they can also thrive alone. So this can also be, how you view this person or how this person views you. Let's see. Okay. So right off the bat, we have Four of Pentacles, we have the Tower, and Nine of Swords, all in reverse. We have Blessed. We have Co-Create in reverse. We have Treasure Island. This is confusing. We have TikTok. We have Observer in reverse. We have Mind. And we have Blessings. Okay, wow, we got Blessed twice. I'm going to put this right here next to it. Okay, let's see. So this person, they think you got over something really bad recently. They think you were left out in the cold. Like people, somebody or multiple people were being really mean to you. They were using you. They were stabbing you in the back. They feel like you kind of had your tower moment, where like maybe you hit rock bottom. Maybe you felt like everything was like being destroyed and like you couldn't go on anymore. You felt very exhausted. You just went through something really, really traumatic. Either you did or they did, but I think they think you did. And perhaps you were somebody that they leaned on, or you leaned on, or they leaned on, depending on who this is. Because if this is them, if they had this where, people were really horrible to them, they kind of hit rock bottom, they, had some kind of major change, some major negative thing happening, then they think they're really blessed because they were able to lean on you, because they were able to have you. However, if this person is you, then they think, they're blessed to be able to be there for you and to be able to support you. But I definitely do think, for some of you, this person is you who had the really rough time. So I'm going to go with that, and I'll kind of switch in between because this is a general reading and I want to cover this for everybody. I think they definitely do want to take the relationship to the next level with you if you guys aren't already dating. And if you guys are dating, then they're kind of like, you might have noticed they're kind of unwilling to budge, or they want things to be the way they want it. We have TikTok here, and then we have Co-Create in reverse, and then we have Observer in reverse. So they kind of want things the way they want it. They're not really, either they're not looking for what you want, or they're not paying attention to what you want, or they feel like you're not paying attention to them. So there's somebody not paying attention to somebody in this. And so because of that, there's a feeling of like unwilling to move forward and unwilling to like create, a life with each other, or to create a better relationship with each other. Perhaps because this event happened to one of you. And so, one of you are afraid to move forward, or like you're not as willing to take chances with other people, or, maybe you want more control in the relationship. However, this person really thinks that something can come out of the relationship because Treasure Island is here. So, this is a relationship they really don't want to give up on. They think, like, I've worked for this relationship so hard, or perhaps you both did, and, they're really feeling the love and they want to keep going. But this is something that's really weighing on their mind. This is something they're thinking about quite a bit. But they think, even though this is going on, they think they're really blessed to have you. Like, they don't feel like you're moving forward at all, but in relationship-wise, but they're really, really blessed. And they feel that. They feel that really hard. They think you're a very special person. They don't want to let you go. I think eventually they do want to co-create with you. They really want to, make things work with you. But they're probably being a little bit impatient about it as well. Like, if one of you is not ready, then the other person is being really impatient. But because this is how they feel about you, I think they're thinking you're being impatient about it. Or they're being impatient. This isn't making sense. I'm sorry. Let me restart. I think they're impatient about it. Right. Okay. So I think this is somebody who perhaps they're not feeling like they're being heard. So they're getting kind of like frustrated about it or impatient about it. But at the same time, I don't think they want to overstep their boundaries with you because they love you and they respect you quite a bit. And they're thinking about it a lot. They're trying to think about like how they can communicate this to you, how they can tell you what they're feeling or what they're doing. We do have 22 here, so this could be a karmic cycle. I do think you guys are going through something karmic. So let's pull a song for how they are feeling. How do they feel? How do they feel? Okay. I Need You. Oh, I love this song. This song always reminds me of my mom. I want to get a tattoo with the lyrics of this song. I really love it. So I already know the lyrics by heart, but I am going to show you what I wrote down. I wrote them all in my phone. So, I need you, like the flowers need the rain. You know I need you. Guess I'll start it all again. You know I need you, like the winter needs the spring. You know I need you. I need you. So this person, I definitely do think they're feeling really kind of desperate about a relationship here. Like, they love you so much. Like, the feeling of love is so there. But there's something kind of blocking it. And I think for a lot of you, this is actually you who's kind of blocking it. Like, maybe you're scared. Maybe, you had a lot going on recently. Like, there's something. There's something. And so this person is like obsessing over it. Like, God, I need you so bad. I need you. I need you. I need you. And so they're trying to figure out what to do or how to handle it or where to go next. And they feel kind of stuck about this. All right. So let's pull a advice card so we can figure out what to do with this person. Okay. Advice on this person. Okay, communication is key. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, the best way to deal with this person, I think for a lot of you, like I'm not getting this from the card. I'm just getting this intuitively, but I think a lot of you already know this. If this person hasn't confessed to you, I think you already know, or what's exactly what's happening with this person. And I think you're here to find answers. And so you're not going to find what you're looking for through tarot. I'm just going to tell you that right now, because you just need to talk with them. You need to sit down and be like, hey, I'm getting this vibe, or like, I'm feeling this in the pit of my stomach, or like I noticed something's different, like, talk to me about it. And I really think they just really want to talk to you about it, and they just need that push, that extra oomph to like get started on it. So, if you show them that you're open to it, that you're not going to shut them down, that you're not like, a part of this might be they're scared that like something's going to happen to their relationship with you. If you show them that it's going to be okay, nothing's going to happen, then they'll come forward. And they'll start, telling you like, oh, I feel this way, or I've loved you for this long, or, whatever they need to say, how much they need you. So that is it for today. Please do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it's not going to apply to everybody, but I hope you liked it. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, since I am still fairly new. Also, if you had any video recommendations, like any card readings you want to see, please let me know down in the comments, because I would love to see your suggestions, and I'm always looking for new things to make content on. So please let me know, and I will see you guys later. Thank you for watching. Oh. Did I put that card in here? Okay, no, I didn't. Okay, number 3s. Let me get you situated here. Okay. All right. First of all, let's talk about this little guy. I've talked about all the pendants before, so I should talk about him. So, origami was something created to sort of soothe people. Ooh, I dropped a coin. It's a soothing activity. It's supposed to help calm you. Origami cranes are also given to people who are really sick. So I think it's like 100 cranes or maybe even 1,000 cranes. I don't think there's any specific rules on how many cranes you're supposed to give them, but I know like the more cranes you give them, like the more like hopes and prayers and like the more loved they feel. So this is a person who may feel like you're very calming. Perhaps you've helped them quite a bit while they were sick. And, you know, you might give them a sort of healing effect as well. You also might be a water sign because we do have like this blue crystal right here. Maybe you have some water going on in there. Let's see what they think of you or how they feel about you. Okay, we have 7 of coins. We have a page of swords in reverse. We have 9 of swords in reverse. We have thinker. We have mending in reverse. We have milk and honey in reverse. We have deep knowing. Oh, there's a lot of cards here. I don't know if I can fit them all. We have chop wood in reverse. Man, this person has a lot of feelings. Have you guys been like friends or like have you guys known each other for a really long time? Because okay, we have clean it up in reverse. Do you guys have a fight? That's what I am feeling. Libra, balance. Perhaps he's a Libra or they are a Libra. It's gender neutral. Perhaps they're a Libra or you're a Libra. I'm gonna put that on top here. We have faith. And then we have revolution. Give me a moment, please. You're a person they really, really want to have a family with. They really, really want to have a family with you. They've known this for a long time. They've decided it for quite a while. I feel like you probably have a lot of history with this person. This person can even be an ex. However, this person also feels a little betrayed by you, or they feel really hurt by you. Like perhaps you guys had some kind of falling out, or perhaps you chose somebody over them. But it's something they've been thinking about for quite a while because they're trying to figure out like why this happened, like what happened. Because maybe they may have tried to pursue you in the past. But I think they're just kind of holding on to you. Like they can't quite let go because, you know, they still love you. They still think about you quite a bit. Deep knowing. I think this person saw this would happen. But they're kind of in denial for some reason. They're not really happy with how things turned out. Or perhaps they know they need to move on. Like, the kind of vibe I'm getting from this is that they're trying to figure out if they should move on or not. And they're kind of leaning towards, like, moving on from you. We do have faith here. So, whatever the situation is, whatever happened, they took it very hard. They took it very personally. They were very upset. But they're kind of thinking like a part of them is considering that like perhaps they needed to go through this in order to change something, in order to become a different person. However, we do have chop wood here, which is like unwilling to, because it's in reverse, it's like unwilling to change, unwilling to like do the work. So perhaps they were unwilling to do the work, like they had some issues and you pointed them out to them and they got really defensive about it, or you were like, no, we can't be together because XYZ, because you do this or you act like this and I don't like that. Or maybe you guys did have a relationship in the past, but they felt like you weren't willing to work on mending it. Like you weren't really willing to work on moving it forward. Or if you guys had issues, they definitely do think that they can't patch things up with you though, whatever it is. But they're starting to kind of see like, oh, like maybe this is good for me. And we do have cleaned it up in reverse. So yeah, like if you had a fight with this person, I don't think they're going to come back. I don't think they're willing to kind of, or they don't think you're willing to, at least. They don't think that anything is going to be done with the relationship or if it's going to move forward. But they think you're better off without them. That's kind of what I see. Because we do have revolution there, and then we have eye balance, and then we have faith, and deep knowing. So, and then milk and honey in reverse. So milk and honey is like everything you could ever dream of, right? And so it's in reverse. So, I think like to them, you were like everything they dreamed of, but you weren't, or they weren't that person to you, if that makes sense. Like you looked at them and then you were like, oh, I don't necessarily want this with you. I don't want what you're offering because of whatever reason. They felt like you really grounded them and you really balanced them out. They believed in you quite a bit. I think a part of them thought that like if they would give a chance with you, then they would change. Like if things continued, then you would like kind of like change how they are as a person for the better. And now they're kind of getting it like, oh, like, nobody else can change me but me. Like I can't change unless I want to change. Or perhaps this is reflected for you. Perhaps they feel like you needed to change in some sort of way. Somebody needed to change somewhere. And it didn't happen until, this sort of like argument kind of happened and you guys are moving away from each other at this moment. Perhaps he thinks, I'm sorry if I say he, I mean they. For some of you, they may think that you're not over it, that you're, okay, I'm getting a weird, like, channeled message, like, just, not from the cards, but, like, just from channeled. Some of you may, like, be stalking their social media. And so, they might see that and they might be like, oh, they're not over me or they're not over what happened. And that's kind of weighing on their mind too. Like they're wondering like, oh, are they going to like look at my social media today? Do they know what I'm doing? Do they know what I'm going through? And a part of them kind of likes it. They're kind of like, oh, like they still care. But another part of them is kind of like, I wish they would fuck off so I can move on. So, of course, that won't apply to all of you, but to some of you, maybe you need to hear that message. And I'm going to pull a song about how they feel. How does this person feel about you? Okay, and I got I Need You Again. So I got this for the last one as well. You know what? I'm going to pull a second song for you guys. I don't like doing repeats. Hooked on a Feeling. Okay, so I think this is the person who can't get over it. And I'm going to use my phone so we can figure out the lyrics. Okay, the lyrics to I Need You are, I need you like the flower needs the rain. I need you. Guess it'll start it all again. I need you like the winter needs the spring. I need you. I need you. And then, of course, Hooked on a Feeling. Can't stop this feeling deep inside of me. Girl, you just don't realize what you do to me. So, perhaps this person is the one that's stalking you. They're somebody's stalking somebody's social media, I think. But yeah, let's get an advice card for what to do with this person. Maybe advice for somebody moving on or stopping something. Let's see. Okay, one of you guys, I think, are going to put your foot down. So we do have step out of your comfort zone and a fiery climax approaches. So I do think one of you is going to confront the other, like perhaps somebody has been quiet for a while because it's made you kind of like scared or afraid, like you don't like confrontation, because believe me, I am friends with an Aries and she hates confrontation, and we do have full moon in Aries right here. So I do think though that one of you are going to reach your limit and you're going to be like, you know what, I'm sick of this, I need to put an end to this. Something needs to be done. And so, either, even though like all of this was in reverse, let me show you. Even though we have mending in reverse, milk and honey in reverse, and then we have chop wood in reverse and clean it up in reverse, the fact that they're even here makes it known that you guys, one of you know, or both of you know, that this needs to be worked on, that there needs to be healing, that there needs to be mending, that there needs to be something here, because there's deep knowing here, right? So one or both of you guys are acknowledging this, and one of you guys is contemplating it. And then we have Libra, eye balance. So, if this is a relationship you do want to save, then it is possible. It really is possible, because the acknowledgements are there. So it's possible to flip those cards. However, this is a relationship you don't want to save and you just want to end, then just be straightforward about it. Because somebody's not getting the picture here, or somebody's not willing to work on it. And so I think you two need to have a talk about like, hey, like what's going on? Like, this is what we need to do in order to do this, or it needs to stop. So I hope that resonated for you. Please let me know down in the comments, especially if you want to see any other kind of pick a card video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please do keep in mind this is a general reading, so it may not apply to everybody, but I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope to see you again next time. Thank you so much for watching, and good luck with this person. Bye-bye.